Welcome back to Success Automation Java Selenium Cucumber Framework Creation Part 3. So in this session I am going to talk about the base class. So what is base class, what it contains. So quickly I move to Eclipse. So this is the base class. So in the last session we talk about the constant class and base class. So in the base class, as I told in the previous session, we have implemented the constructor and wait until element visible, wait until element is clickable. These are the two. By using the explicit wait we are using. Now click on element generally used when you want to click the element. So here also I'm just using the wait until element is clickable, because whenever an element is available to click, then only we have to click, otherwise it will go through the exception. Similarly, I just created one more method. So one more method is enter data. So in enter data we have the two arguments. One is the by class and another is the string. This by class is we are going to pass the XPath, and string is the data which we are going to enter. I'll give the data instead of text here. So just give this same thing we have to give here, and this is the by. We are going to pass this from the page which call this method. So here also I am using the element is visible, whichever the method which I have created here. So I'm just using the same method until that element is visible. I don't want to enter the data. Here again same thing, driver.find element by, this is the XPath we are going to pass, and the send key, the Selenium method. So this is all about the base class. So this is very important whenever you want to create the framework. Now I am going to implement the page factory. So this is very important. Page factory, this is little bit you have to know the concept, but I will try to explain what it is. So here I am going to create under the utils driver folder. I just create the class here, DriverFactory. So as I'll tell something about the DriverFactory. DriverFactory is a design pattern. Factory is a design pattern. Design pattern means whenever you want to use some API or some programming language, best practice you will be having some best practice. You can do lot of people will do the work, but there will be one person who do in a proper way. That is nothing but a design pattern. Factory is a design pattern. By using the design factory pattern, the web driver will be available in all the pages. If you don't use the driver factory pattern, you have to create the web driver in every page class. So that is the importance of the page factory. I'll just go here. Okay. Now I'm going to use this. I'm going to explain completely here. Driver factory. Yeah. So here browser dot. Acha, we need to declare this variable. Yeah. Browser name, why it is being error? Acha. Okay. That is the Java version, which version you want to use. So that is not an error. So here I'll remove the unwanted code here so that it will be clear for everybody. Okay. So this driver factory is a class where I have created one method, get new driver instance. This is the user defined method. I created this method. We are going to use this method in the hooks. So here in this method, we are we are declaring one argument, the browser name. Which browser you want to run your script. That browser name you are going to pass here. So here I have used the switch statement, which is Java's API. There you can have multiple condition, case 1, case 2, case 3, and default one. This is, you know, right, Manoj and Shasha, you know about the switch statement.
Yes.
Based on the condition, it will switch to the statement. It will execute a statement. Here I just put started, browser started or something, you can write it here, browser started. Okay. And you know this one, whenever you want to create the instance of a Chrome driver, like whenever we started with a Gigo driver, you need to download the Chrome driver and you have to put in some folder. You can put it here as well. For example, I'll just create one folder here so that it will be easy. I'll create one folder, driver. Okay. So under this we are going to put the driver exe file. Generally we'll put the driver exe file. I'll pick it from this. I don't think so. We have. Okay, here from here I'll get. You have to. Where is this? Open project. Okay. So here you have to download the Chrome driver. So just downloaded this Chrome driver. So similarly you have to put under this driver folder. So once you put the Chrome driver here, you need to download this one. I think you know, if you want how to download, you need to first check your browser version, which browser version you have. Eclipse, for example, Chrome, for example, just go to the Chrome, and this is 116. This version you have to note down, and you have to go to the Google search and type Chrome driver download. You have to go here, and this is my browser is 116, so till 114 is there. If you want to go for 116, you have to click here, and you have to go to the which browser. For example, if you are Mac machine or Windows machine, you have to take the stable version. Just go to this and download. Just take this and keep it here. You will get that exe file. That exe Chrome file you have to update here. After that, you need to put the folder structure here. Folder you have to give here driver / before that dot here. Whenever you give dot, it will pick from the root directory driver and whatever the browser name. For example, here whatever the name is there, just give this name, copy this and put this one here. Okay, So this is the, you are setting the property as the Chrome driver in your local machine. And Chrome option, you have to create the Chrome option one class, and you need to create the one object. That object you are going to add arguments. You have to add the disable extensions. This will add the argument for the Chrome browser that you are going to use the Chrome browser, and you are going to disable the any extensions to the Chrome browser. After that, you have to create the Chrome driver. You have to return this. We are returning the Chrome driver, Chrome driver, and Chrome option. Whatever the Chrome option, you have to give it. This will return the WebDriver instance, because this method, if you see, the return type of this method is WebDriver. So we have to return, otherwise it will give the error. See, if you don't give here, everywhere you are going to return here. See, return. Why we are giving return that Chrome driver means, because the return type of this method is WebDriver. You need to return this. So hope this is, I'm just explain the Chrome driver, how to create the setting of the Chrome driver. Similarly, you have to go for the Firefox if you want to use Firefox. This is headless. Whenever you use the headless, don't give the headless. If you give the headless, it won't open the browser. It will work as a browser is open and it is working. Headless never use. Remove if it is there, just comment. I will remove that unnecessary. This headless concept is different. Don't put here. Okay. Similarly, Edge browser, and all this, I just set the DriverFactory. This method you understood, right? New WebDriver instance. Return type is WebDriver. Whenever you call this DriverFactory, it will, there is a get net driver instance method. So now, any doubt, Shasha? This one, DriverFactory. Here just we are creating the WebDriver instance. Whichever the browser you pass, browser name, it will create the browser. Now I'll go to util DriverFactory. You are there, huh, Manoj?
Yes, sir, I have this.
कहाँ चला गया मैं? Default में. I was working this one or that one? Okay. Here, util DriverFactory. Okay. I created DriverFactory there.
Don't.
चला गया क्या वो?
Hi, sir.
अरे कहाँ है?
Is that the main Java?
नहीं, yeah, it should be here. It should be here. I don't know. One minute, I'll close this. What is the class name? DriverFactory. DriverFactory. Already there still. Refresh. Oh, it went here. What happened? Okay, let's go from here. So driver factory. So this is the driver factory. Okay. Now there is another class called driver holder. So this is also very important. Here we are creating the get driver and set driver. Get driver will it will get the object. It will create the object. Just a minute. Okay, here driver holder is a class where we are going to get driver and set driver. So in this this is threading concept. This will, by using the thread local, it will create the web driver as a single object. This is a threading concept. We have to create the final. You may not understand this, Shasha and Manoj, because this is threading concept, but try to understand that here we are get driver and set driver, two things we are doing. Get driver means we are getting the driver where it will instantiate the driver. Set driver means we are setting the instance for this driver folder by passing the driver object here. So this will, it will create the instance of the web driver, and this will be used across all the framework. This is very, that's it you need to understand here. Okay, so hope you understand. So in the next session I'm going to talk about the feature file and step definition, and I'm going to explain about the login page and hooks. Thanks for watching. Watch the next session. I'm going to talk about all those things.